Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to MVP Days Israel 2020. My name is Eran Stiller. With me here is Adi Stein. How are you, Adi, this morning?
Wonderful. So excited about today's event. Wonderful lineup, amazing crowd. Can't wait to start.
Wow, I'm so excited. We've been working hard on this day for like the past few months, and it's finally here. And I don't know if you know, but actually, I think we're one of the largest community events ever held here in Israel. All of the organizers have done all of the work voluntarily. All of the speakers are volunteers. We have more than 800 registrants and 38 speakers lined up for you today. An amazing lineup. Of course, this is MVP days. So we have a lot of MVP speakers. We have 22 MVPs. We have 5 RDs. In case you don't know, the MVP program is a program of individuals, software professionals who passionately share the knowledge around the world in various speaking events, open source projects, blog posts, social media, and more. And we're very excited to have them here with us. We have speakers from all over the world. We have speakers from Belgium, Canada, France, Germany, Israel, Malta, Netherlands, Portugal, Romania, Turkey, United Kingdom, and United States. We had a lot of submissions to our call for papers. So if you're watching this right now and you submitted your talk and we didn't accept it, I want to give you a big thank you, because we had like an overwhelming response and we just couldn't take all of the submissions into this conference. So thank you, and thank you for all the speakers who will be joining us today. Now, since we do have speakers from all over the world, I'd like you to know that some of the sessions will be given in Hebrew and some will be held in English. In case it matters to you, then you can go to the conference website at mvpdays.co.il, and there in the schedule you can see for every session if it's held in Hebrew or in English, and take the appropriate decision. I can guarantee that in every time slot we have at least one Hebrew session, at least one English session, so there's always everything for you to watch. Also, on a technical note, you're watching us right now, so you know we're streaming on YouTube. But just in case, you better take a note of the link on the screen right now, which is also linked on the YouTube video description, where you can see all the links for all the video streams throughout the day. When you want to choose the stream you want to connect to, you just make sure to select the appropriate track, since we have 5 parallel tracks. And for each track, there is one link for the morning sessions and one link for the afternoon sessions. And you can, of course, feel free to switch throughout the day as you want to progress. So let's bring back up Adi. So Adi is going to come back to us in a second. We're going to hear what we're going to talk about today.
Thank you, Eran. So, as Eran mentioned, the great content that you will see today was all picked from within the community to get the best speakers and professionals on our virtual stage today. After this talk, we will have the pleasure to hear Cyprian's fascinating keynote about quantum computing, and then you will have 15 minutes to grab a coffee and join to the morning sessions. After the morning sessions, you will have 1 hour break for lunch. Honestly, it's amazing to see so many people attending this event when there is no free lunch provided. So after the lunch break, we'll be returning to the afternoon sessions. If you have any question during a session, put it down in the chat, and the speakers will try to answer those questions after or during the sessions. All of the sessions will be recorded, and we are going to do our best to make sure that you will get it as soon as possible. We will kick off the day with Cyprian's striking lectures about quantum computing, current state, and Microsoft's bold approach. In the software development track, we'll cover modern developer toolkit for every developer with Azure, Visual Studio, Windows, GitHub, and more. The target audience is mainly software developers in Microsoft environment, as well as team leaders and architects. The DevOps track will merge the process, build, test, and development in an agile spirit with Azure, DevOps, GitHub, infrastructure as a code, and more. The target audience is mainly DevOps engineers, system low-code engineers in Microsoft environment, as well as team leaders and architects. In the Data and AI ML track is intended for professionals, whether you are a data administrator, developer, engineer, analyst, or scientist, this track is for you. We will cover the rich ecosystem of data services in Azure, including SQL database, Cosmos DB, Data Explorer, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, machine learning, Power BI, and more. The Power Platform track is focused on end user, pushing the boundaries of current business practices to focus on empowerment, customization, and innovation through a community approach. The Azure for Starters track will cover foundational knowledge and concepts of cloud services and how those services are provided with Microsoft Azure. The target audience is anyone who is just beginning to work with cloud-based solutions and services, or are new to Azure. And last but not least, you don't want to miss our panel featuring local MVPs and community leaders. In this panel, we will discuss what does it mean to be a community leader and the joys of community contribution. Bring your questions as this is an open Q&A session. Eran, handing back to you.
Hey, thank you, Adi. So we have incredible lineup today. Can't wait to hear all of the content. And I'd just like to take this time to thank all the members of the organizing committee. They've put in a lot of work to get this running, and they'll be working hard throughout the day to make sure all the tracks are working correctly.